Africa from Nepal, and it was in 2005 in the Disabled People International Leadership Training, and at that time I wasn't even know that
I am Rina Prasarani, was born in Jakarta. I am a visually impaired. Currently, I work in a 5-star hotel in Jakarta. Besides that, I am also an activist for the disability movement in Indonesia. I also have a micro business as a frozen food reseller and also fashion products. And I'm a single mother with 2 sons, Farhan and Mel Rizky. In carrying out my daily life, I am the same as women in general. I also do many things myself. From the start, even small children, I bathe them myself. Only at first, maybe it will help. But after that, I bathe them from babies to toddlers. In taking care of Mel Rizky, this is even more special because he has a difference. Besides being blind, he also has autistic syndrome. So he has interaction barriers with his environment. Just like parents in general, we take him to the hospital. So we go to therapy. I also take him myself. Even though my parents accompanied me, sometimes I accompanied myself. And also taught all members of the house how to communicate with Mel Rizky because he also has communication difficulties. Actually, it's the same as employees in general. They must also learn. All women must also have a stage where they learn to make up themselves, look and ask people's opinions. Actually, I do too. So, it's impossible for who knows how to do makeup, know how to make up, and know how to look if you've never studied before. And usually we need a lot of practice. For the visually impaired, the difference is more trial and error than people or women in general. Later, after everything is finished, usually I will ask my friend, it's messy or isn't it already good? Isn't there something lacking or not? So later, they will surely tell you, oh, this is lacking, it's not enough, I know something is missing. We'll do it tomorrow, the next day. So remember, oh, what was lacking yesterday means we have to add something like that here. I bought lipsticks from different brands. We can know the packaging, right? Oh, this one means the orange or neon color. This one is red. If I hold the packaging, sometimes lipstick and eyeliner come in the same packaging. So I usually separate the places. So for your own lipstick, for eyes, for example, mascara, eyeliner, eyebrow pencil, I have one pouch of each own, so it won't be mixed up. As single parent, we usually have a partner. Then suddenly we have to do everything ourselves. It's not easy, and I think everyone also needs adjustments. But fortunately, from the beginning, I never depending too much on my partner. So when I became a single mother, what I used to do alone, was already used to doing it alone. Regarding the time of the pandemic, it was also difficult because at that time the economy was also not clear. The hotel is also closed. So I thought I should have another income. So there I started to think about what I think could be an addition to my finances because I also have no partner. So I have to think about everything myself. At that time, I thought about what people still need during a pandemic, and I saw there that the chances of frozen food are very high because the average person at home doesn't dare to go out. So I started selling frozen food. I bought a freezer with the help of my sister. It started with selling 2.5 kilos of French fries. I started from there, offering friends just by WhatsApp contact only. So from the WhatsApp status, my friends saw it, then tried to buy it, and in the end, the products continued to increase. I also saw other opportunities that I was about to celebrate Eid, so I started looking at fashion products. Now, for fashion products, I don't have to stock all the goods at home, so I only do drop ship. So if someone wants to buy, I upload photos of the clothes. Then, if someone is interested, I will give them a variety of clothes. Then he chooses which one he wants, and I ask him which size he wants. Then later, I will send the photos to the producer. The producer will send it directly to the buyer on my behalf. In my opinion, there are many rights of persons with disabilities in Indonesia that have not been fulfilled, such as the articles about women, about children, and also about respect for the household. Some are sometimes advised not to marry. There are those who are allowed to get married but are advised not to have children. Those who are allowed to get married but in the end they don't raise their children themselves. So there are also many divorces after the marriage and the birth stage. For women with disabilities in general, believe that we are only part of the diversity of humans. That is, we are born perfect. Some may have straight hair, some may have curly hair, some are less. When we can position ourselves as complete women, then in fact we can do anything. And that disability is actually only the result of the interaction between the disability that we have and the accessibility environment around us, and also the attitude of society. When accessibility is available, the level of our disability will be much lower. A special message for female friends who may now still feel inferior or may still have difficulties accessing education or in daily life, or there are problems with partners in the family. keep believing that everything must have a way. We can think creatively and still struggle. Because when we encounter difficulties, that is where our opportunity is to find solution creatively. So, don't give up. Keep fighting and show that we can.
Tunjukkan kalau kita bisa.